To enter a new creditor invoice, simply press the New button. The creditor name field is automatically highlighted. Begin typing the first letters of the creditor's name. Bizprac will suggest the best match for what you have entered. If you wish to accept a suggestion, press the Tab key to move to the next field. If this is not the creditor you want, continue typing. The Select Creditor window will open if Bizprac does not find a match for what you have entered. Highlight the creditor you want and press the Enter key on your keyboard, or press the Select button with the mouse. If you cannot remember the creditor name, press the Alt plus down arrow keys or click the green Lookup button to the right of the creditor name field. Once selected, press the Tab key to go to the invoice field type. By pressing the left and right arrow keys on a keyboard or using the mouse, you can change the entry from invoice to credit note. Press Tab to move to the invoice number field. If you enter a duplicate invoice number for this creditor and press Tab to move to the next field, Bizprac will warn you, telling you that the invoice number has already been used for this creditor. You should not enter duplicate invoice numbers, so check and modify the invoice number. When you do, the warning disappears. Press Tab to move to the order number field. This is also a lookup field. Only enter an order number here if you've earlier issued an order. If no match exists, the Select Order window will appear. We won't use an order, so we'll press the Escape key to close the window and backspace out the order number and press Tab to move to the Date field. Bizprac uses the last entered invoice to make the batch entry of invoices faster, and then calculates the due date according to the settings for this creditor. To modify the date, press the Alt plus down arrow keys on the keyboard. With the calendar, you can use the keyboard to select the date. You can also use plus or minus keys on the number keypad to add or subtract days. The Alt and plus or minus keys add or subtract months. The Control and plus or minus keys add or subtract years. Press Tab to move to the next field. You can modify the due date if necessary, or use the Refresh button to reset it. Press Tab to move to the short description field and enter one if you require it. Press Tab again to move to the body of the invoice. Pressing Enter will begin editing the first field, in this case the product field, which is also a lookup field. We will ignore the product field in this example and tab to the description field. For the description, we will enter timber, pine. And we will enter a size for our purchase and job costing records. We will use a quantity of 10 for 10 linear meters and a total amount of $75. The tax code is automatically entered as per the creditor settings, in this case GST. Press Tab to accept that and move to the next field. The Job Cost Center field works exactly the same way as all other lookup fields, except for one vital difference. The job and the cost center are both displayed in a single column and are separated by a single character, a separator. Let's see how it works in practice. As in other lookup fields, start typing. Enter the job number first, and Bizprac will suggest the best match as you continue to type. If there is no existing job matching your entry, Bizprac opens the Select Job window, allowing you to find the correct job. In this case, we highlight the only job and press Enter on the keyboard. Now press the period or full stop key on your keyboard. In this case, the period is a separator between the job and the cost center. Now begin to enter the cost center name you wish to use for this line, and again Bizprac will search the list of existing cost centers for this job. If there is no matching cost center, the Select Cost Center window opens. Where you can select the cost center you wish to use. In this example, we will highlight and select the cost center Timber. Now that the job and cost center have been entered, press the Tab key to move to the Ledger Account field. You can change the ledger account in the same way you change any other lookup field. Start typing and Bizprac will suggest the best match. If no match is found, the Select Ledger Account window opens, allowing you to select a ledger account. In this example, we will reselect the Purchaser's ledger account. Press the Tab key to accept the ledger and move to the next line. Again, we will enter some timber, more pine, just a different size. We'll enter another 10 linear meters at a total cost of $45. GST is again automatically entered. We'll enter the same job and cost center. As we enter the job, if we don't remember the job name, we can press the Alt plus down arrow keys to open the list of jobs. Select the job. The job number is displayed with a period at the end. If you don't know what cost center you are looking for, select the Alt plus down arrow keys to open the Select Cost Center window. Select the cost center and press Tab to move to the next field. Purchases is already entered and we will not change it this time. Press Tab to move to the next line. Again, we will enter timber, just a different size. We will enter a quantity of 15 linear meters for this line and a total amount of $105. Again, the tax is automatically entered for us. At the Job Cost Center field, we can quickly enter the job by typing just the first few letters and using the Bizprac suggestion. Press the period key to accept the Bizprac suggestion. Again, the first few letters for the cost center, and then press the Tab key to move to the Ledger Account field. Change it and Bizprac offers the best suggestion, opening the Select Ledger window if no match is found. Find the ledger account you wish to use for this transaction. In this example, we'll select Purchases again. Now press Tab to accept this line and move to the next. The invoice value is calculated, the total tax is calculated. All we have to do is press Save to save the invoice.